It appears that I'm going to be reviewing the series that Nisa will, for some strange reason, never review. Why? Because he doesn't want to, I guess. So how about I decide to shove Expensivebox in your face instead? Because, I don't know, let's be honest, okay, like, I don't really remember that much about... Does anybody really watch Nisa anymore? Like, no offense, honestly, but, like... Does anybody really watch him? I don't really know, honestly. Who cares? Okay, who cares? So, Expensivebox. This is a series which is comprised of 9 versions, 1 remake, and some other stuff as well. Expensive Chub has a really big habit of having Azure glazing him, and also making kicks about 300 frames per second for some weird reason, and it's also got a bunch of lore. But honestly, I don't really care that much about the lore. I've never really been a lore type of guy. I mean, seriously, what the hell do you expect? I made you been Niku, but seriously. Moving on to how... oh shit, my back is scratching. Oh my goodness gracious. Anywho, so I definitely say that there are segments similar to sort of like Setbox and what I said. So I think that there's like version 1 to 3 is like the damn this shit looks like ass era. 4, 5, and 6, maybe the number after 6. I'm not really sure. Those were kind of like the slowing it down a little bit and improving the art sort of thing. And actually, no, you could probably actually have 8 in there as well. Yeah, you probably could actually have 8 in there. Version 9, I think, is in its own little category because that one took like about 6 months to make. But, you know, that's up. Did I just hit the thing? I think I just hit the thing. Who the hell is this guy? There's a guy in my garden and I've never seen that person before. He's got a little bald spot on his head. Anyway, let's just move on to this, shall we? With Riot. Yeah, so this certainly looks interesting, to say the least. Riot, I honestly, I mean, it's definitely not the greatest mod of all time. Let's just leave it at that. The art is, well, to put it simply, abysmal dog shit. Like, I mean, look at this shit, bro. I've never really been like a sort of like art guy to begin with, but like, god damn. Even I could do better than this, and I mean, fuck it off, man. Like, the music, I think, is also kind of because, well, for starters, this guy doesn't exist, and secondly, there's no, like, real bass that you can really go with, so the whole mix kind of feels a little bit incomplete, in my opinion. But, you know, like, I'm trying to think of good things to really say about it, but, like, I think that, like, it definitely has, like, a sort of, appeal to it. It's got a charm to it. Let's just leave it at that. But I think if we're doing this in like a quality sort of thing for some weird fucking reason, I don't know why the hell I'd be doing this in a quality thing, because I mean, look at me. But I think that we could definitely put this at like a 2 out of 10, honestly. 2 out of 10 for the quality, but 3 out of 10 if you include charm. That's what I'd say.
Balls.
Oh, actually, I forgot to mention the remake. The remake definitely improves on literally everything. It includes the bass and improves everything else. So if the original is like a 2 out of 10, then this one's probably like a good old 8 out of 10. Which is honestly, you kind of need that in this day and age. I am very apologetic that I did mention that before, but I definitely need to mention it, because if I didn't, then I'd be looking like a moron at the moment. So, you know. 3 out of 10 for the original, 8 out of 10 for the remake.
Balls.
Just remember this one simple thing about Blaster. There is only one loop. So, I know that this one is, I think this one's based off of like a Geometry Dash song. I am completely tapped out with Geometry Dash. I honestly am not the Geometry Dash type of guy. But like, I mean, it's alright. Like, overrated as fuck, in my opinion. Like, I remember when I was playing this in, like, what, 2023? And I was like, damn, this is absolute cinema. Coming back to this, right, in the year of our Lord 2026, it's like,
I'm not feeling it.
I'm honestly not really feeling it that much now, because, like, I don't know. It's just, I think it's just got like, I think the whole like, oh, it's a Geometry Dash song is kind of like made it sort of sour in my mind a little bit. I know that I sound like that I'm hating this, but I really don't hate this mod. The electric guitar goes absolutely hard as hell, and I didn't really think that the weird little screen dude, I don't know. The weird little screen dude, both of these screen dudes, I guess, definitely help a lot with the mix. I'm just leaving it at that. But honestly though, I think it still holds up today, but not as much as it held up back then. So I'd give this one like a 5 out of 10, honestly.
Another sign language interpreter accused of signing total gibberish.
Right, Devastate. I feel like that Devastate is just kind of a better version of Blaster. It improves on literally everything. It does end up beginning this weird trend with Expensivebox, and this whole, like, sort of thing with how, like, for some weird reason, the 5th beat just completely overpowers all of the other beats. I don't know why it does that, but it also just kind of makes it so, like, why would I ever need any of the other beats? But, you know, like, I think that this one is still pretty good. I mean, you know, beat 5, effect 1, effect 4, melody 1, I'm pretty sure, and then voice 1. I mean, I don't fucking know. I mean, I know that I sound like that I'm having a hard time talking about this, but, you know, it's primarily because I'm literally making the video tomorrow, and I was procrastinating the entire time. Apologies for that, but nevertheless, I would definitely be giving this, like, a good old, like, 7 out of 10, honestly. 7 out of 10, I'd say, yeah.
To sleep.
讀得唔錯，但係冇乜 feel。我現在教你一個更有範兒的方式，好不好？
什麼樣啊？
Shit, bro, I finna go sleep.
This came out, and I was very, very happy about the fact that Melody 3 was created by yours truly, motherfucker. Woo! Like, you know, I did make Melody 3, so obviously I'm gonna have a bias towards this one. Hey, look at him go. But, you know, I think that this one was definitely needed. It's a lot more, like, chilled out in comparison to the first 3, because all of them were, like, 150 to 145 BPM. This one's, like, down to, like, 120, I'm pretty sure. I think that it absolutely rocks. So, not because I'm in it. Absolutely not because I'm absolutely in it. Oh, fuck, my fucking voice hurts now. I've been talking too much. 7 out of 10 again.
Shanice.
Yeah?
Your mouth is moving a lot like a rat. Yappa, 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 yappa. Shut it, please.
Once again, beat 5. Completely overpowering every other one of the beats. I mean, it's not bad. Like, it's not bad when it does that, but it's like, what's the point of literally any of the other beats? I mean, like, you know, I guess like, you could add like the hi-hat, I guess, but like, the snare in Chroma Heist, I just don't think that it really works in like the whole like feel of it. I mean, it wouldn't be too bad if it was like going on like the same sort of measures as the what do you call it again? Beat 5, the weird little whatever the hell Axel's doing. I don't know what the hell Axel's doing. But you know, I really like this mod, and honestly, I feel like that we need to have more bank heist mods, because like we need more unique ideas like this. I believe. I think that we need way more cool ideas that are like little scenario sort of feels like, I don't know, Prison Break mod next. Wait, no, isn't that just right? I mean, isn't that just right? It's 7 out of 10.
Guard. Hey, it's a guard. Guard over there. Guard. Guard. Watch the guard. Guard. There's a guard. Guard over there. Watch the guard.
So this is What? It's not Vitals. It's not it's what? Oh, it's Expensivebox version 6 Mindless. This is kind of like a problem that I actually kind of have with Expensivebox as a series, and it is ironically kind of like Colorbox, in which many of the versions just kind of gel into one another. They all just kind of feel quite similar. But the difference that between this and Colorbox is primarily the fact that at least it's kind of good. Like, it's kind of like having the same sort of like meal every single day. It's like having your favorite meal every single day, Expensivebox. Like, it's still a good meal, it's just that I'm having it every single day, and it's like, I would prefer to have something else. It's not like Colorbox, where it's just sort of like, oh, it's the same thing over and over again, but it's also kind of mid to begin with. Like, I mean, honestly, right, like, you can tell as well, what makes this one different as well, is that you can tell that, like, the series is improving. Like, look at Riot, and then compare it to fucking Falcon Forge. It's night and day, okay? You can see the progression between the two of them. But I think that, Mindless is probably the biggest example of, like, oh, it's kind of the same thing as before, which isn't, like, bad. It's just, you know, it's just kind of forgetful, I guess. I'd give it, like, another, like, 7 out of 10. Like, it's not bad. It's not, like, I don't hate it. In fact, I quite like it. It's just, it's the same thing again and again and again. Abandoned cities, abandoned cities. Why in the hell does this guy kind of look like a texture on Super Monkey Ball 2? No, seriously, this guy looks like that he'd be in the World 7 bubbly washing machine. There we go. Remember that one. If you haven't guessed already, this one's based on an abandoned city. But I mean, I really do kind of think that this one is probably the most forgettable one. I definitely forgot most of it from this one, which is ironic because I think that this one is actually quite, like, unique in this sort of, like, era when a lot of them, of the Expensivebox versions were kind of just the same sort of, like, trap mixes again and again. Because this one kind of has a sort of, like, jungle-y sort of feel. I mean, jungle's not the right word. I am terrible with this sort of thing. Oh my goodness. But I do like it. And also, look at this dude. 8 out of 10.
Silence! I'm Paul Money Matrani! Dude, I'm a rat!
Hey. My name is Paul Muad'Dib. This kind of feels exactly the same to Mindless and going under and... taking a sip from my drink. I like it. I like it. It's got a cool desert theme. This guy looks kind of funny. A lot of the characters in Expensivebox actually I feel quite very, very funny actually. I mean they look funny, right? They look kind of stupid. They look kind of funny. They look kind of, wait, what the hell? And I think that this guy is absolutely it. Why is it that they're always in the effects anyway? Like, I mean, fucking hell, I'm like not there. I am not there. I need to actually start doing shit because I am doing this thing unscripted, right? I never script my videos. I need to script my videos because I just kind of ramble like this for a little bit and I can't really think of anything to talk about. But I mean, the most that I can really say about it right now, because my brain is empty, is that I like it. So, you know, I guess I'll give it a good old 7 out of 10 for that one. I've given out too many 7 out of 10s, but you know. How long did this version take? Like 6 months or something like that? A year? I don't even remember. I went from a boy to a man when this thing was in development. Like on God, the bonus for this one is like 10 fucking minutes. We got a short film. Fucking hell, expensive chub. Also, like, what even is a Falcon Forge? Is it a forge full of falcons? What is this a forge full of falcons? A forge full of falcons would be a fucking bird cage, wouldn't it? I think that this is probably the best, like, trap mod in time. It is definitely one of the best trap mods that I have truly really seen, and I think it's definitely the best one out of the whole, like, trap music sort of thing that, like, Expensive Chip was trying to do with this one. And I haven't even mentioned the greatest character of all time, my goat and everybody else's goat, Eugene, created by yeah boy. Oh, fucking hell, just kill me already. I'll give this one like a 9 out of 10 because this one absolutely slaps. So, apologies for this video not being very good. That was Expensivebox. 9 versions, 1 remake, and probably a bunch of other stuff happening. But I've kind of realised something that's, I think, a big sort of thing, a big problem that I've realised that I didn't even think about, which is simply that a lot of the versions feel very, very similar, and they all kind of blend together again. But I don't think that it's kind of as bad as something like Freepeas, Back Ahead, whoever the hell you call it, because at least with Expensivebox, at least I like it, and you can see that there is a progression, right? But you know, that is really just kind of a nitpick that I kind of have with it. I mean, it's not really a nitpick; it is a genuine complaint that I have with it. But you know. Who am I to really talk? I'm just some moron on the internet who stopped making mods in like February of last year. But you know, whoop-de-doo, I guess. So make sure that you question everyone and everything you meet. And without further ado,